Hello, learners. Welcome to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I'm Wason, an American English instructor with 15 years of experience, and today, Lydia and I are exploring a question straight out of science fiction. Can you really improve your English while you're sound asleep at night?
Hey everyone, Lydia here. That idea sounds almost too good to be true, Wason. Before we promise magic, let me ask the obvious question so our audience is clear. Is there any science that actually supports learning vocabulary and pronunciation during sleep?
Absolutely, Lydia. Neuroscientists have observed a process called memory consolidation during the deep and REM stages of sleep. The brain replays daytime experiences, strengthening neural connections. Play familiar English phrases softly at night, and you're basically giving the brain a highlighted study guide.
That makes sense. I always wake up with a song stuck in my head if it was playing quietly the evening before. So, to clarify for listeners, sleep exposure isn't about cramming brand new grammar. It's about reinforcing material you've already met while awake, right?
Exactly. Think of it as putting a second coat of paint on fresh walls. During the day, you actively practice phrases like, "Could you point me to the nearest subway station?" Then, during sleep, the same sentence loops gently, sealing the pronunciation into long-term memory.
I love the paint analogy. Let's get practical now. Step 1 for success is choosing the right audio. Aim for clear, slow, repetitive content, short dialogues, vocabulary flashcards, or calming stories. Skip blockbuster movies, whispering explosions. Stick with everyday American conversations about coffee orders or gym memberships.
Great examples. Imagine hearing two friends chat. "Hey Sam, want to grab a burger at Five Guys after work?" That ordinary rhythm trains your ear far better than abstract textbook lists, because you connect words to real situations Americans face daily.
The second step is creating a sleep-friendly environment. Keep the volume at a whisper, about the level of distant rainfall, and set a 90-minute timer so the track shuts off before it disturbs deep sleep. Comfort equals better retention and happier mornings.
Devices matter too. If earbuds hurt, use a flat pillow speaker or a soft headband with Bluetooth. I personally like bone conduction headbands because I can roll over without tangling wires, and my wife doesn't wake up to my grammar drills.
Listeners frequently ask whether white noise interferes with English audio. Light background sounds like ocean waves can actually help by masking sudden car horns, letting the language track remain clear while your body stays relaxed. Just keep your English louder than the surf.
Let's bust a myth. Sleep learning alone will not make you fluent by the weekend. It is the protein shake after a workout, not the workout itself. Daytime practice, speaking aloud, writing paragraphs, shadowing dialogues, is still the main engine of progress.
Exactly. So here's our recommended routine. In the evening, study 10 travel phrases. Where's the nearest ATM? Or, could I get the check, please? Say each aloud twice, then cue the same audio loop while sleeping to reinforce rhythm and intonation.
Next morning, test yourself while making breakfast. Try recalling the phrases without looking. If you hesitate, jot them on sticky notes and read them once more. That quick retrieval exercise is like pressing the save button on your mental hard drive.
Another cool idea is keeping a bedside notepad. The moment you wake, write down any English words floating in your thoughts. Even if it's just latte or umbrella, celebrate it. Tracking small wins builds momentum and shows the method is working.
For skeptics, let's reference concrete data. In a Swiss experiment, participants learned Dutch vocabulary, half heard the words replayed during deep sleep. The replay group outperformed the silent group by 30% on recall tests the next day. Evidence beats hype.
Neuroscience journals also report heightened hippocampal activity, the brain's memory department, when familiar words accompany slow instrumental music overnight. So don't underestimate those gentle guitar chords paired with your phrasal verb playlist.
Before we continue, quick reminder, you're watching a video on LearnEnglishPodcast.com. If these geeky insights help, smash the like button so YouTube understands you value educational content delivered with an American accent and a dash of humor.
Thanks, Wason. Now, people often ask what playlists look like in practice. I suggest a 3-part mix. First, 2 minutes of greetings like, "Hi, nice to meet you." Second, 5 minutes of vocabulary flashcards. And third, a slow story with everyday slang.
Storytime sells. Picture a narrator describing a Saturday farmer's market. Sunlight poured over heaps of sweet peaches. Neighbors chatted about baseball scores. A barista poured cold brew. Vivid yet simple sentences showcase descriptive adjectives and past tense verbs American speakers love.
Speaking of verbs, let's slip in a quick usage example for our audience. The verb to grab in American English often replaces to get. For instance, let's grab lunch or grab your jacket. If you repeat that overnight, you'll grab it naturally tomorrow.
Nice pun. Another high-frequency phrase is, "I'm good," meaning no thanks. Example, a waiter offers dessert and you reply, "I'm good." Include practical chunks like that because fluency relies on chunks, not isolated words.
Let's pivot to common mistakes so learners avoid potholes. Number 1, volume too loud. If your bed vibrates like a concert subwoofer, your brain focuses on staying asleep, not absorbing language. Whisper-level audio wins every time.
Number 2, marathon playlists playing until sunrise. After 90 minutes, benefits plateau and disruption risk rises. Set an automatic stop or use apps like Sleep Timer to fade out gracefully.
Number 3, using content you haven't studied. If you loop advanced legal vocabulary without context, it flies over your dreaming head. Stick with material you reviewed earlier so your subconscious tags it as meaningful.
Number 4, poor audio quality. If the recording crackles or the speaker mumbles, you'll memorize garbage. Invest in crisp, native recordings. Blessedly, you can download ours free from LearnEnglishPodcast.com.
Success stories keep motivation high. Emma from Seattle paired nighttime listening with morning shadowing exercises. In 8 weeks, her TOEFL listening jumped from 21 to 26. She said, repeating, "Could you clarify that?" 100 times made meetings smoother.
Another example is Carlos in Miami, juggling 2 jobs. He recorded workplace phrases like "clock in, clock out" and "can you cover my shift?" Played them overnight. Within a month, his co-workers noticed faster replies and fewer translation pauses.
Those anecdotes prove the technique works across accents and lifestyles, but only with consistency. Aim for at least 4 weeks before judging results. Brains adapt slowly, like muscles. You don't bench press once and expect superhero biceps.
Let's condense everything into our acronym, SLEEP. S stands for Select Familiar Content. L for Low Volume. E for Environment Comfortable. E for Evaluate Progress each morning. P for Persist over time. Put that on your phone wallpaper tonight.
Great mnemonic. Listeners, grab a sticky note and write SLEEP with a blue Sharpie. Blue aids memory according to color psychology studies. Place it on the nightstand so you see it right before pressing play.
Quick interactive moment. Pause this video, say aloud 3 polite questions Americans use daily. Could you help me? Would you mind waiting a moment? And can I grab you anything? Record yourself, then schedule the playback for tonight's session.
Nice assignment. When you wake, listen again, and rate clarity on a scale of 1 to 5. If you score below 3, rehearse in the shower. The bathroom echo is an underrated pronunciation coach.
Another habit hack. Pair your sleep playlist with a relaxing aroma like lavender. Studies from Johns Hopkins show scent triggers memory retrieval. Smell lavender at night, then sniff the same oil while reviewing flashcards after breakfast.
Speaking of breakfast, I practice recalling vocabulary while flipping pancakes. Multitasking engages motor skills and reinforces language. Try saying, "I'm whisking batter," or "I'll pour maple syrup." Use real-time verbs for deeper retention.
We're approaching the home stretch, so let's list the 5 golden rules one more time. Familiar material, whisper volume, comfy gear, morning review, and relentless consistency. Miss one, and your results shrink like a sweater in hot laundry.
Quick safety note. If you feel earbuds cause ear soreness, switch immediately. Your health matters more than any hack. Also, avoid sleeping with devices that overheat. Choose gear certified for overnight use.
Let's summarize our episode in 60 seconds. Sleep learning reinforces daytime study. Science backs it. Choose slow dialogues, set a timer, track progress. Avoid loud or unfamiliar content, celebrate small wins, and above all, stick with the plan for at least a month.
Perfect recap. If you want ready-made playlists, visit learnenglishpodcast.com. We've posted free MP3s, including everyday restaurant dialogues and pronunciation drills voiced by native speakers from California and New York.
All right, learners, it's time for our official challenge. Tonight, loop the phrase, "Excuse me, could you take a picture of us?" along with its answer, "Sure, just press this button," and tomorrow ask a friend to test you in real life.
Share your experience in the comments. Did you nail the pronunciation or stumble? Either way, posting publicly boosts accountability and helps fellow learners see real-world progress, not polished marketing claims.
Remember, every subscription fuels new episodes. So before you close this tab, hit subscribe and ring the notification bell. LearnEnglishPodcast.com is committed to giving you actionable, research-based strategies you can trust.
And if you're feeling generous, tap the thumbs up icon, share,